This week's presentation is on breathing. Breathing is the most basic human need. We can go without food for weeks, we can go without water for days, but we won't last more than a couple of minutes without air. So let's look at what breathing is, how it can be used in meditation, and that wonderful thing called yawning. Breathing is the process of taking air into and expelling it from our lungs. When we inhale, our diaphragm contracts and moves downward. This increases the volume of our chest cavity, which pulls air into our lungs as they expand to fill the new chest cavity size. Air travels down our windpipe and into our lungs, passing through our bronchial tubes, and enters the alveoli, which are tiny air sacs that line our lungs. Through the very thin walls of the alveoli, oxygen is passed through tiny blood vessels called capillaries. It is delivered to a red blood cell protein called hemoglobin, which is helpful in moving the oxygen to the blood. Oxygen-rich blood is carried through a network of capillaries to the pulmonary vein. This vein delivers oxygen-rich blood to the left side of the heart, which pumps the blood to the rest of the body. There, the oxygen moves through blood vessels into the surrounding tissue. At the same time oxygen is being brought into the body, the blood is also carrying carbon dioxide produced by the body back to the heart and lungs, where it is transferred to the alveoli so that when we exhale, the carbon dioxide is forced out of our lungs through our mouth and nose. This completes a cycle. Besides keeping you alive, breathing can be used in both yoga and meditation. In yoga, pranayama is the control and extension of the breath which awakens your prana, or basic life energy force. Practicing the way you inhale and exhale can help soothe your mood and clear your mind. One form of pranayama is called alternate nostril breathing, also known as nada shodhana. Nada is the word meaning channel or flow. Shodhana means purification. So the primary aim of this practice is the clearing and purification of the subtle channels between your mind and body. The practice is done by alternating deep, gradual breaths through one nostril then the other. Nada shodhana can be immensely rewarding even when practiced as little as 5 minutes on a regular basis, but practicing daily for 10 or 15 minutes offers even deeper benefits. Feel free to download the one-page document on how you can perform this alternate nostril technique. This can be done at home, at your desk, or in a park, and can help you de-stress, recharge, and refresh. And what is yawning all about? We all do it. Men, women, children, dogs, cats, even presidents. A yawn is a reflex consisting of the simultaneous inhalation of air and the stretching of our eardrums, followed by the exhalation of a breath. According to the National Geographic, the most recent research on yawning suggests that it exists to cool down the brain. The open-mouth yawn causes the sinus walls to expand and contract like a bellows, pumping air into the brain which lowers its temperature. Not all yawns are the same. Most of us yawn and stretch when we wake up or go to bed, which is called pendiculation. We yawn when we're bored, or when we need to pop our ears after traveling at high altitudes. We even yawn just because we saw someone else yawn. The act of yawning occurs in almost all vertebrates. Even birds and fish exhibit this type of behavior. And is yawning really contagious? Yes, it is. One study found that when shown videos of yawning, around 50% of the people also began yawning. It even happens among animals. A 2004 study observed the catching nature of yawns between chimpanzees and baboons. Perhaps most impressive, though, were dogs, who might start to yawn just after hearing their owner let one slip. Even merely thinking or reading about yawning can trigger one. Did you have yours yet?